Yo. Oh my goodness. Wait, why is the resolution so messed up? Huh? Oh, it's actually not that bad. Yo. Yo. How we doing, guys? Oh my goodness. Wait, let me put up the chat here on my iPad, my little pad. Got cooked today? Did you guys get cooked today? I got maybe seared. Maybe like flipped 30 seconds on both sides today, but I did not get cooked. That's all right. My iPad's dead. So. How we doing, guys? I thought that it might be fun. I'm gonna be completely honest. You might be sitting here saying, Justin, why are you live right now? And the simple answer is, I was bored. So I decided to come on and come chat with you guys. We can possibly look over the market, any questions you guys have. But I might as well get some more people in here. So let me post on Instagram too, and we'll have some nice discussions tonight. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm gonna film this real quick. Oh my gosh. Please. Here we go. I am live on YouTube right now answering questions, talking with you guys. Click this link right now. Come join the chat. Come hang out. And I'll talk to you all here. Okay. Bang. Bang. Bink, bink, bink. Bink. Okay. Alrighty. Had such a perfect forever model at like 10:30. 10:30. Where was 10:30 at? Hold on. Interesting. How did everybody do today? How are you doing? What's the longest you did not trade? 16 years. Banger thumbnail. I made that thumbnail like months ago because we were going to use it for a video and I never used it. And I was trying to figure out what thumbnail to just put on the thing. And I saw it and I was like, oh, I'll just choose. What's the average time you backtest? I don't really backtest, to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. And I'm going to tell you why I think backtesting is one of the most overrated things ever. I think backtesting is overrated because you are literally doing the exact same thing you do on social media. You're literally just crushing your dopamine because when the time comes for you to actually sit in the market and sit there and wait for your setup, you're used to just fucking skipping ahead. Oh, nothing's here. Let me skip ahead real quick. So you skip ahead just like fucking scrolling on your phone, 20 seconds go by. So I don't really think you actually build any discipline. You don't actually build any patience. You don't really build anything other besides maybe recognizing it. But recognizing it in the actual environment is very different than recognizing it in a backtesting session. I always am more of an advocate for actual screen time and time on the charts. So you're saying that unprofitable traders shouldn't backtest. I'm not saying to not backtest. I'm saying that forward testing and actually gaining experience trading in a real market is going to benefit you more than backtesting. It also depends on where you're at in your journey. Like, advice on trading during all-time highs? Cooked. Actually cooked. Not actually cooked. Okay, I'll say this. the last time we were at all-time highs, what I remember is the market is kind of already acting like we're at all-time highs though. So that's why I'm not kind of too shaken up, because I think we're honestly already acting like we're at all-time highs with the price action. So a lot of the times I need to see some sort of internal model. Like there's got to be some sort of generated buy side liquidity if I'm going to be longing. I can't just be longing at all-time highs. There's got to be something there. So a lot of the times you might just be waiting for that kind of structure too. Am I invested in any crypto? Not really, to be honest. I've never been big on crypto compared to other people. I have some crypto, but I'm not like a massive crypto head. A lot of other people. Where should I start? I just bought your weekly pass. Get in the community, come to the sessions, join the live trading sessions, join the charting sessions, ask questions, watch the course curriculum, and just start acting like you want to fucking make it happen. Start making it happen, and we'll be there with you. I pass prop firm combines but fail to get payouts. Advice. Okay, well, you got to ask yourself and sit down and say, why am I blowing these accounts? Why can I pass an evaluation account, but I can't actually get a payout? There's two main things that I've kind of seen with a lot of traders that struggle to actually get a payout. And one of the things is we'll kind of go through the mindset side of it and then like the actual action of taking the trades. The mindset side of it is, if you in your brain are so focused and care just about the idea of you passing the account, then when you go into trading and you're just like, oh my God, I got one more trade and I'm going to pass this account, or I got one trade and I'm going to actually like get funded. There's real money on the line now. The hard work's done. And you feel like the work that you did on the eval is now over and it's just like sail breezing. And you're so focused on getting a payout that you almost like force your way to a payout instead of being reactive to what the market is showing you. And so, guys, trust me, I would absolutely love to just put on a shit ton of risk right now. I would absolutely love it. I would love to put on 10K, 20K risk on per trade. But unfortunately, I can't, because that's not where I'm currently at with where the market is as well. And if you try to enforce your own will onto the market instead of reacting to what it's showing you and being an observer of it, you're not going to get the results that you want to get. I just got my first payout today. What should I do with it? Should I reinvest it? Number one, congratulations. But it depends. Like, do you need it? Like my question is, for a lot of people that have that question, is, do you need the $1,000? Like, is the $1,000 make or break? It's really helping with your finances. It's paying off rent. Then I would just say invest into what you need. If it's like an extra grant, I would reinvest it into your learning. So I'd reinvest into prop firms, possible course material, whatever it is that you think that you specifically need, psychological help. Um, I'm a fan. I obviously run an info business. I fully believe in info, like, or else I wouldn't make and share trading content, because I know that me personally, I've paid probably over 25 grand in courses, like not even outside of trading, from people who are in business, from like coaches, like that have completely exponentially scaled my knowledge. Because it's like, you don't know what you don't know. So go to someone who's done it, learn from them. Like, that's literally how you speed run life. If you want to speed run life and speed run your knowledge, go to somebody who's done it, pay them, and get the knowledge, so you don't have to fucking go through 5 years of trial and error to figure it out on your own. What is the best prop firm? I don't know. I don't really use prop firms. I really don't. Um, yeah. MFF? I don't know. What's the new hip prop firm right now besides like Apex and Top Step? That's like the main two. Do you think ICT works on Forex? Absolutely. Are you thinking about long-term investments anytime soon? Oh, I was thinking about long-term investments 2 months ago when the market fucking dipped 30%. And I took advantage of it. And now my long-term portfolio is ripping. Right now, we're at all-time high. You're asking me about long-term investments at all-time highs? Brother. How do you handle emotions and get them in control of not having discipline? Okay, whoa. Justin, how do you handle emotion and get them in control? How do you handle, okay, we're just going to dumb this down. How do you handle emotions in trading specifically or in general? This is a conversation we can go on and on. I'm currently working on a psychology course right now, and one of the main foundations of the course, like I think one of the most important things that is like someone's profitable and someone's not profitable, and they keep hitting that fucking wall and they just can't break through. It's them not being able to die to their old self. It's like we all have problems and we all struggle in our life here and there, whether it's through addiction or whether it's through us wanting and thinking that we're going to be somebody, but then we fall to our old habits and we end up relapsing in our old self. To actually become profitable, you have to kill your old self. You have to be reborn to the new version of you that doesn't stoop to the level of what you used to think was normal. And I think it's like being successful at trading is you respecting yourself enough to do what you need to do when you need to do it. And not having, right now, you guys are the versions of you trying to be profitable. So what does that mean? You're trying to be profitable, meaning, oh, you're going to make some mistakes here and there. You're going to go here, and there. And you view yourself as trying to be profitable. You don't view yourself as already profitable, just continuously needing to do the things that you already need to do. Notice what I'm saying here? The problem is that you have not decided to fully envelop yourself into the version of you who actually is profitable. The version of you who is disciplined, who is patient, who respects themselves enough to do what they say they're going to do. If I say I'm only going to take one trade, I'm only going to take one trade. If I say my setup's not there, I'm not going to take a trade. And it's actually doing what you say you're going to do. That is the pinnacle of what trading success is. It's actually being that person. And the only way to be that person is if subconsciously in your brain, you kill the old version of you, all the old habits, all the old problems, and you fully are reborn in this new version of yourself and you stick to it. And that is you. I think that's fully what trading success is about. What do you do when you need downtime from trading? I don't really need downtime from trading. My life is downtime from trading. I spend an hour a day on the market, a little bit more than that. I love trading. Trading is not like I think you should spend time away from trading, but like when you get to where I'm at right now, and also when you get to like the 4, 5, 6 year point, trading is like drinking a glass of water. And that's what it should be. It should be boring. It should be a routinely thing that doesn't have any real like substance to it. And that's how you perform the best too, is because there is no substance. There is no like, oh, I'm going to get on the market and let's go. I'm hyped to make a bunch of money. I'm hyped to, do all these things. And you get into the market and you start acting like a monkey because you're more focused on the ideas in your head of what you want to see than versus what the market's actually showing you. So for me, trading is just like a seamless part of my life nowadays. And I think that's what it should be for you. Because when we all first start trading, it's, we're infatuated with the idea. We're infatuated with, hopping on the charts and trading and going through that grind and suffering through the pain and all this fucking bullshit that social media kind of pushes on us. But in my opinion, I really don't think that you need to suffer to be successful. I think it's something that we've kind of created as a society. And I think it's bullshit. Hot take. Almost got to be nonchalant about it with the losses, with wins and losses? Absolutely. Because if you're not nonchalant about it, that means you're giving it power. Being nonchalant, what nonchalant is not, you are nonchalant when something doesn't have power over you. Whether that's a person, right? Somebody has aura. Oh my gosh, aura. What aura is that person literally has, you have no power over that person. You're not even a thought in their fucking mind. So if I go into the market with not even a fucking thought in my mind of making money or losing money, how do you think I'm going to act? I'm going to be pretty banging. What do you think about people who say ICT does not work? I don't care, and you should not either. I don't care that guys, ICT himself is kind of a whack-a-mole. You know, he pops up here and there, and you're like, get back down there. Because he starts saying some crazy shit, and you're like, I don't want to hear it. ICT has its own problems. That doesn't mean his concepts don't work. Obviously, they work. Obviously, they work, or else I would not be here talking to you. So, do you think you have to learn all ICT concepts? No. Watch my forever model video. That is literally all you need. The forever model is literally all you need. Only focus on liquidity, only focus on context, and just learn the forever model. How do I get my confidence back for trading? By actually doing the thing. You're not confident because you have lied to yourself so many times. Confidence comes from you telling yourself you're going to do something and you actually go do it. So that's my advice for you to build confidence, is start doing what you say you're going to do. If you say you're not going to overtrade, you don't fucking overtrade. And you care more about the idea of that than you do making money. Care more about what you say you are going to do than what the outcome is of that thing. Can a trading strategy be too simple to be true? If it works, it works. Like, you should literally only care if it works, it works. Like, guess what? Guess what? There could actually be no algorithm in the market. Oh my gosh, Justin just said there's no algorithm in the market. My brain, I can't handle this. What if there is no algorithm in the market? Do I fucking care? No. Why? Because the concepts still work. I don't care why they work. I don't care how they work, but they do, and it makes me money. And that's all that matters. We're worrying about the wrong things here. Confidence is stacking up undeniable proof you are who you say you are. I agree. Absolutely. Is SMC and ICT the same thing? I don't know, man. I'm not even here to tell you. I'm not a fucking encyclopedia of trading concepts. I really don't know. Sure. Sure. How long did it take you for you to receive your first payout? I didn't make my money through prop firms, so I don't. 5 years, because I made money my third year on live accounts, so I never really traded props until like a year ago, and I still don't really trade props. I'm doing like 3 props right now on the side. I'm trading like 3 props right now on the side of my other account. Much love, Jacob. Thank you. Live accounts for the win. That's what I'm saying, Spencer. How are we doing, brother? What's your best way to invest? I mean, like, after I achieve consistent profitability, I mean, where should you guys, crypto, stocks, etc., do what is going to actually make you want to do it. I ran into this problem, and this is what I want, like, my advice to you. Business, investments, everything has to have a solid foundation, or else you will not actually want to work. You won't actually want to do what you're doing. Like, for example, I'm making TradePath. I'm running an entire dev team. We're making really fucking cool stuff that you guys don't know anything about yet, that nobody in the entire trading space has ever done before, that is going to, like, I'm not, and I know everybody says this to like hype things up, but I'm extremely confident when I say that the product that we're working on with AI, number one, I will use every single day because I'm making it for me. Like, I will use it literally every single second I trade. And I think a lot of other people will, because I think it's just completely OP. Because AI can be used in such a way where, like, I ask myself and I say, okay, well, what would I actually use if I was to develop something, right? Because going back to the investment side, obviously I'm making a software because I want to exit a company, right? I want to work on a business. I want to learn how to run a software company. I want to learn how to manage a team, which I'm doing. I have 10 people on my development team. And I want to make a really, really good product that I would actually want to use. Now, the only thing that fuels me to wake up and work with my team and think and develop and spend money into this is the purpose of actually being excited about what you're doing. And so if you're just going into it to make money, obviously, we're going to be doing that, subconsciously. But there needs to be an actual better foundation besides just money. There's got to be something else there to hold up your day-to-day life of like why you're actually working on something. And I think that's the same thing with trading. Like, again, if you are in trading just to make money and not to better yourself, then you're not going to see success. I think trading is the process of actually bettering yourself to be successful. Your song made me profitable. That's how it was literally designed. Thank you for the testimonial. Have you been trading the last 2 days? I have, yeah. How do you feel about AI with APIs, analytic major? What kind of APIs? Like, what specifically? I'm not really sure the question. You have 1K. Knowing what you know now, would you use prop firms or live trading? Definitely props. Yeah, if I had 1K, I would put it into props. But I'd also go get a fucking job. Oh, he said the J word. Oh my gosh, he said the J word. Go get a fucking job. I worked a busser. I was a pizza delivery guy, because guess what? You're not going to be successful trading if you're relying on you who's unprofitable to sustain your life. And then you're just going to be anxious and stressed every time you take a trade because you're trying to provide when you know you're not able to do it right now. Go get a job, guys. It's going to give you so much enjoyment. Like, and again, learn to enjoy it. Like, go live your life and like improve and grow and like do things. Go get a job. Go learn to love it. Go learn to fucking hate it when things get rough. Like, go actually experience life to a deeper meaning than just scrolling fucking TikTok and seeing other people's lives on highlight reels. It's like, guess what? Newsflash, you watch porn every second of the day. Like, literally. What do you think porn is? When you watch a YouTube video of, oh, I just, here's my Lamborghini, here's my nice ass fucking Rolex, here's these beautiful girls by my side. That's literally porn, because it's an infatuation of a lifestyle you want to live, or a very fucking perfected and dopaminized, if that's even a word, idea of your life. And so you enjoy watching that because you would rather watch someone else do it than actually go and make that life for yourself. So go out and fucking live. Where can I get your song? On all streaming platforms under Justin Warline. Didn't mean to get roasted. I do it out of love. I wouldn't say, I don't have any, like, I'm not just like, getting at you. My goal is not to get at you. My goal is to enlighten, so to say. Your music isn't on Apple Music? It should be on Apple Music. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like it should be on Apple Music. Are you still making the Bible study videos? We do Bible studies every Sunday in the Discord. Free, open to anybody. AI Justin? I have an AI Justin. I literally made an AI version of me. You want to see this? This is what we made for the mentorship students. Let me show you. I'm gonna blow your mind here. You ready? Watch this. So I go here, ChatGPT, Justin's brain. I'm gonna say, Justin, I'm unprofitable. I can't stop revenge trading. I feel so lost right now. Please help. Let's see what Justin has to say. Yo, first off, I feel you, and I'm really damn glad you reached out. That feeling of being lost, stuck in revenge trades, spiraling, pissed at yourself, feeling like nothing's clicking, that's real. I've been there. Most people won't admit it, but I will. I used to be the king of revenge trading. That shit nearly broke me. Let me rip the Band-Aid off. You said you can't stop revenge trading. Revenge trading is emotional debt. You're not mad at the market. You're mad at yourself for breaking your own rules. You try to use the next trade to forgive the last one. It's like cheating on your diet and then trying to undo it by skipping meals. It just digs a deeper hole. You're not failing because the market's out to get you. You're failing because every single day you're walking into the market with expectations. Expectations to make money. Expectations to fix your mistakes. Expectations to prove that you can do it. And let me be blunt, expectations are the disease. Process is the cure. You will never break this loop until you completely detach your sense of self-worth from your trading results. Trading is just lines on a chart and pressing a button. That is it. That is all it is, and you've turned it into a source of validation, identity, and purpose. You've attached your future, your worth, your dreams, your hope to these lines on a screen, and of course that makes you emotional. Of course you start revenge trading when it doesn't go your way. How to reprogram. Step 1, reprogram your perception. Step 2, journal the ugly. Step 3, cut the OP. Absolutely OP. But yeah, isn't that sick? Will you go back to the black and white layout? Ooh. Maybe. I don't know. Not anytime soon, probably. I'm rocking with the light mode for sure. When will you drop a jazz house album? I feel like I've made jazz house tracks before. Um, I mean, there's kind of elements of both in my album. Do you wear any red lens glasses to protect your eyes? No, my eyes are cooked. My eyes are cooked. What amount would you say is as good to start a live account? I don't think you should start a live account with anything less than $3,000. More like on the $5,000 side. What do you determine higher time for? How do you determine higher time frame liquidity that actually invokes a reaction versus just inconsequential higher time frame wicks? How do you determine higher time frame liquidity that actually invokes a reaction? What's the context of it, right? For me to want to see an invoke of a reaction from some sort of liquidity, that means there's got to be something below or above that then you have to go to. So for the market to go higher, we must go lower first. For the market to go lower, we must go higher first. So if I can get a good understanding of some sort of area of liquidity, that could be relative equal highs, session highs, right? Where are we in relationship to Asia session? Where are we in relationship to London session? Then I look for manipulation in the opposing direction of whatever that draw is. I look for a reaction of it, and then I target whatever the opposing liquidity pool is. But there's got to be context and structure behind it. What about 10K? Would you scale props or live? If you have 10 grand, I'd put it into a live account. I mean, I'd split it up. I wouldn't put all of it into in a 10 grand account. I'd put like 5 grand into a live account and then start trading props too if you want. Do you believe it's biblical to trade shorts? Like to short the market? Do I think it's biblical to short the market? What kind of I don't even know if that's the right question, but I don't know. I don't I'm not sure. Have you ever had a prolonged losing streak? Did you take time off to refocus or tackle it another way? Absolutely, of course. During big losing streaks, the main thing that I want to like, and I'll literally be honest with you guys, even the biggest traders that you guys probably know still go through these certain times where I'll feel like I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. I'll go through a losing streak and I'll be like, I'm chalked. Like, am I lying to myself? Like, am I Am I cooked? And a lot of it, again, it's just in our brain because we have just been losing. So a lot of the times it's just regaining that and be like, okay, no, you're not cooked. Like, relax. Let's reevaluate. Let's learn. And you just have to work on building that confidence back. It's a we're athletes. Like, trading really is, you are an athlete. You practice, you train every single day. You train yourself mentally. And it's about consistency. It's a marathon. Bro, do you think Iran and Israel war is still not done? Let's game theory here. I love a good game theory about the war. I think if US I think this is what I think might happen. I think Iran might trap the United States in bringing in for the US to bring ground troops into Iran. If the United States deploys ground troops in Iran, we are cooked. Absolutely cooked. It causes a chain reaction, and we're absolutely cooked. We won't get into it further from that, but that's what I fully believe. I also do things. When's Time Zone dropping? Time Zone's the intro to the album, so it won't be dropped as a single. That'll be on the album when it's dropped. I'm hoping fall. I'm hoping that the album is going to be dropped fall. But guys, I'm working on so many things. I absolutely love making music. I absolutely love making music. But if it gets in the way of like my business, I have to put it on hold. Put it on hold. It's a passion project. How do you trade around Powell speaking? And today was very special with Powell and Trump speaking. Did you not trade, or did you look at the charts? I did take a trade today. I took a small loss. I took a couple contracts long that I got stopped down, and then I got off the charts. I think I'm down like $1,000 or something. But I've been pretty de-risked. When Powell is speaking, a lot of the times it can be kind of on and off. So what I want to recognize is, number one, where are we in price action? How efficient is price action when Powell starts to speak? Because normally it's like 30 minutes goes by where it's like, okay, Powell, they're not really talking about anything. Market kind of slows down. And you're trying to expect a move that's really not most likely going to be given to you. So I think trading when Powell's speaking has to do with experience, like just recognizing how the market moves. In my opinion, the most important thing that you should just be watching is efficiency in price action. What's up, Josh? What camera do you use? My main camera I'm not using right now, which is the FX3. This is my main camera. But it's obviously, you guys are seeing me right now, so it's obviously not this camera. I have another camera that has USB streaming. I don't know why. I tried using this for like recording, but I have to record it separately. I can't connect it to OBS and stream through it because I think maybe there's like a software update I need to update it on, but this is my main camera. This is an FX3. Sony FX3. Do IRL streams? I am not doing a fucking IRL stream. I might do a little vlog, but I don't want to stream my life. I want to live my life. And that's the difference between me and most of these other people on social media is like, I don't care to show anything. Like, that doesn't do anything for my soul. It doesn't do anything for my heart. It doesn't do anything with like how I react to the world around me. And so I want to share that with people. I want to share that not that you should be living my life, but that you should be living your life. That's what I want to inspire is that there's so much more deeper connection and experience that you guys can have besides seeing all these like very bad role models on social media, like, and then that's how you take your life off. You all these young kids literally like frame their life off of like a Lamborghini, hot chicks, and fucking dumb, stupid shit. Perfect example. Yeah, bro got a G-Wagon just to flex it and sell it. I got a G-Wagon thinking that it was going to make me happy, right? I got a G-Wagon thinking like, oh, I've always wanted a car. And again, sure, temporary happiness. I feel like I'm great. And then I'm like, fuck, I don't really need this. I don't really want it. I did it. I did what I set out to originally do. I was like, I want to live on my own. I want a nice car. Paying like $8,000 a month for rent. I was, had my G-Wagon that I bought, and I was like, I don't really want this anymore. It doesn't really bring me the satisfaction. And I'm way happier when I have less, to be honest. Have you considered a taper? No. I need to get a haircut though. What do you guys think I should do? Chop it off or what? Getting kind of, I don't know, man. Mullet? I'm not in middle school anymore. Maybe if I was, I would say possibly. But buzz, you're out of your mind. I would look terrible with a buzz cut. I would look absolutely fucking shocked with a buzz cut. Trying to cook me. Is this live going to be uploaded to watch tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. You're going to have to stay and soak up all the information you can. Justin, I'm listening to some jazz right now. W. Get a drop fade. Drop fade. Bro, this is just like average UK kid at the pub. This is the oi bruv type cut. I don't know if I want to rock this. I'm not sure. Interesting. Get a taper, bro. Trust. I don't know. Get a mohawk. Oh my goodness. So you don't mind trading when Powell is speaking? Isn't it bad for your if you're A+ long and Powell said some stuff that could make the market bearish? Doesn't that disturb you? No, because the Powell can say the most bearish thing possible and the market would still pump. And you'd be there like, why is the market pumping when Powell said something so bearish? It's because the market doesn't really fucking care what is said at those times. It's a influx of volatility. And that's why you'll see bearish news and the market will pump. Guess what? We're almost at all-time highs and we just fucking bombed Iran. It really doesn't matter what the news is. A Chico Lachowski. Wait, I'm very curious. A Chico Laskowski cut. What is this? Hold on. I feel like this is kind of what I already have. But I guess a little bit more frontal action. You have any XRP? I do not. I don't. What was your aha moment? There is none. You change and you become better and you get good over a long period of time. What's your ethnicity? I am mostly German. My last name is Verlein. Did you go to college? I dropped out. How do you... Oh, I already answered that question. Come on, guys. You better listen. Bro said, Bro. I said I'm German, and then you said, I thought you were Jewish. Brother, those are two different things. When are you dropping your music? I just dropped my first single, guys. Go check it out on Spotify. I Never Knew. Justin Warline, first single. I've been making music for a very long time. Many of you guys know my music. If you don't, I guarantee you might be pleasantly surprised. But more music probably dropping the next couple weeks, I'd say. What age did you start trading? Like 16 years old. I did not grow up religious at all, no. I am 21. Do you have an Asia session strategy? My regular strategy? I don't really trade Asia, though. When did you make your first 10K a month? When I was 18. No. Wait. 17, 18? No, I think I was 18. What drew you closer to God throughout your life? Seeking, wanting, learning, wanting to know more about my life and the world around me. You start asking deep questions. And I think, again, I think I'm a oddball when it comes to my age and how I think. I think I've just been able to be blessed with diving into such a spiritual journey very early in my life. And I think and just the capacity for me to be able to comprehend very spiritual ideas that I think a lot of people struggle with, and that many people will never really understand in their life, because I think partially they don't want to, they don't care to. I think there's a certain type of person that is born to be a truth seeker, and that is one of the foundations of my life, because at the end of the day, we're getting into an age where you really don't know what is truth and what isn't truth, through media, now with AI, and so my whole goal when I started reading philosophy when I was like Seneca and Lao Tzu, a lot of the, I've made content on before, and that ended up leading me to read scripture in a lot of different ways and grow my relationship with God. But really, it's like you have to want to seek the kingdom and seek the idea of the truth, and just every day you live your life. You said that's an opportunity to be blessed. Mm. I do not use any EMAs now. Justin, should I size up on the eval phase or treat it like it's already been passed? Size up. One of the most, in my opinion, hot take. I do not think that you should be spending a month fucking long putting on 2% risk on an evaluation account. I really don't. I think you should be putting on 25, 30% risk of the drawdown, pass that shit in 3 to 4 trades, and get on a funded account. I do not think that you should be wasting your time on an evaluation. I think it's stupid. Mm-mm. Can you rap? I can definitely rap when I want to. I swear, people hear my music and they're like, "No way, this is Justin." Because there's some tracks that are unreleased right now that I've snippeted. But when you getting an AP, I don't care. For what? Why? Why? Why would I get an AP? Why? Because fucking everybody else has one. Oh my gosh! Fuck. Where do you live? Narnia. Made 12K this week using the Forever model. Let's fucking go. East. What's the biggest lesson you've learned or noticed with your journey with Christ? I have to think about that. There's so much. I think recently. Okay, so I most of my we're getting into some deep concepts here. Okay, we're getting into some deep concepts here. I did not really believe in God. I believed in some sort of higher power, but I didn't believe in Christianity or Islam. I was like, guys, what are we doing? Like, there's just a God. Come on. Um, until I read scripture and I started really diving into prayer. There was probably like a month-long period when I was living in Scottsdale where every single day I was probably in prayer for at least an hour, which isn't even that long, but like I was at least like an hour in a day in prayer. Um, and I think a lot of people don't understand prayer. Like prayer is not just about like you talking to God. The most intimate form of prayer is being with God through faith and almost like diffusing of hearts. Like again, these are concepts that it's going to sound crazy to people that don't understand. But now I haven't always experienced that. And what I'm getting to now is faith it's not about that feeling that I used to have. And I think and sometimes I still have it, but I think God will give, and again, it was spiritual endurance throughout certain seasons in our life where we're being tested through trials to sharpen our faith. Easiest model to pass first funded, forever model. That's why it's called forever, bro. How often do you live trade? Every single day. Do you know anything about Islam? I do. What denomination are you? I don't think. I think denomination is. I'm a follower of Christ. What is the primary factor you attribute to your success? God. Please respond. How many micros should I use on an eval? It's not about size. It's not about how many contracts. It's about how much you're risking. Because are you taking a trade on a 1 hour time frame, on a 30-minute time frame? So have a percentage of the risk on a drawdown. I think you should always risk aggressively on an evaluation. If you're new to trading, then don't do that. If you are, then I would recommend putting on 25% risk per trade on an evaluation of the drawdown. Just in the market, it is about the experience or conviction. I don't think you can have conviction without experience. Justin, I'm not good with entries. How can I improve it? Loosen your stop. That's one thing. Um, recognize where manipulation is taking place and when a possible move is going to be. Look for longs and discount, shorts and premium. Wait for manipulation against the opposing draw, or again in favor of the draw. I guess in the opposing. But it depends on the specific trade. I'd have to see what your trades look like. Do you have any pets? I personally don't, but my I guess I do. My family, my mom and dad, we have 2 dogs. I grew up with 2 dogs. I mean, I've had 3 dogs. One passed away a while ago, but what days do you trade live on the Discord? Like I said, I trade every day live in the mentorship. In the Discord and the other tactical traders Discord, I trade 2 times a day, and then Jordan and Chris trade the other ones. How long did it take you to become generally profitable? Around 3 years. What do you consider a new trader? Probably like first 3 months. I'm not interested in anything. How can I focus? I'm not interested in anything. Well, this kind of leads me to more follow-up questions, but why do you think that is? Depression, anxiety, stress, and what do you think the causation of that is? Justin, if I really want to be serious about trading, do I have to have it on my mind 24/7? No. No. Absolutely not. I don't think you should have trading on your mind 24/7. I have not been to Dubai. I really don't have a desire to go to Dubai, to be. What are some tips for people that overtrade? Just fucking step away, bro. Like, in all reality, my tip for you if you're overtrading is you just have to realize that you care more about just taking trades than actually being successful. Because if you actually cared about being successful, you wouldn't. You treat it as a game. You don't treat it as a business. I have an older brother, 1 sibling. You have a girl? I do not have a girl currently. Where to Europe will you travel? I'm probably going to head to Spain, and my buddies are in Valencia right now, and I'll probably end up meeting them in a bit. Do you trade every day? I do not. I do not trade every day now. I mean, I'll probably sit on the market for at least an hour a day, unless there's like no news Monday or something specifically. But I do not actually take a trade every day. Are you going to trade in the summer? Possibly. Possibly. I mean, obviously, most likely, yes. But it depends what price action looks like, too. So I might be low size for summer. In your mentorship, do you offer live coaching or review your trades to possibly see where it went wrong? That's the whole foundation of it. Yeah, exactly. My job is to work with traders and see exactly what their specific problems are. Why you back in Boise? What's the move? I'm just hanging with my parent. My family's down here right now. I got my grandfather down here and my uncle, so I'm spending time with them, and then I'm gonna head back out to Europe. Mm. Do you That mic is really good for rap. I don't know if you know Logic, but he recorded everything on that SM7B. The one thing that I don't like about SM7B is it doesn't have a lot of high end to it. Um, the like high end frequencies really don't pick up well with an RSM7B. Got you, Cameron. You think summer price action will be bad, and why not? I mean, we're most likely going to be at all-time highs, and normally during the summer months, the markets are pretty slow. Not pretty slow, but normally slower compared to other conditions. Any favorite live broker you've used, or does it not matter? It doesn't really matter. I'm using AMP. Is that a real plant? No, that is not a real plant. This one's a real plant. That is not a real plant. I know I'm faking. Oh, I feel like we should be. I feel like we should be doing something. Oh, I did not mean. I feel like we should be doing something more entertaining. What do I want to do? What time frames do you normally use for the forever model? I normally am taking my entries on 1 minute to 5 minute. So I want to like recognize the model on the 15 minute, 1 hour. What's up, skeptic? Where do you get your groceries from? Wherever I can fucking search up, there's groceries. What kind of music do you make? Um, I don't really know. It's a mix of jazz, R&B. I like making music that makes me feel a certain way. I pretty much only trade NQ and ES, yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I use standard deviation when I think it's necessary. Are you getting better as a trader? And in what ways? Um, what I will say is that this has been a more slow year compared to other years for me. And I look at that as like it's very easy to be like, oh fuck, like I want to make more money this year. But I do feel like again, I always say the market is like giving is like a game of golf. You know, sometimes we're good at putting, sometimes our driver's on. But to be a really good golfer, you have to have an overall rounded game. And with trading, it's the same thing when it comes to being offensive and taking and executing on good trades that you're confident on. And it's also the other side, which is playing defense and protecting your capital. So I've felt more of the need to do that this year than I have other years, and so I've made less money. But I think I'm improving that side of my game, and I think it'll be rewarding for me in the long run. Dude, I've watched you since 2021. You've taught me a lot. Thank you, sir. Let's go football. Love it, bro. Appreciate it. It's normal to have a slower year, same as business. Just keep being huger for trial/error information, and that's what people are a billionaire over 50. Should I trade micros or minis on the eval phase? I would say minis. Again, just pass the eval account. Stop being a pussy and just pass the account. Stop trading 2% of your drawdown risk. You might be saying, Justin's enforcing bad habits. It's an evaluation. It's not real. Pass the account and start working on a funded. Do you want to get paid or not? Take only good quality setups. Wait for A+ setups. Put on risk. I guarantee you there's more than 2 to 3 setups a month that you can take that are high quality if you're trading the forever model. Is $1,000 too small for a live account? I would say I would probably put that $1,000 towards funded accounts. I would say I would want like 3,000 to 5K for a live account if you're going to do it. Did you tell yourself to remain patient? Of course. But that patience becomes seamless when you just start enjoying the process and you're in the moment of doing it. Like, for example, I'm in the process right now of growing a SaaS business and wanting to create a really cool product and wanting to scale a company. And, maybe there's parts that are slow, but I have to stay patient because I know, like, if I stay on this path, I'll be rewarded for it if I'm going into it with an open mind and I'm a growth learner and I want to learn and I'm not tied to like the idea of what I want or being egoed about what I know or what I do not know. It's like you just have to submit to the process of wanting to, improve, wanting to grow, wanting to learn, and eventually you will end up seeing those things fall into place. Ooh. You ever get confused with your edge? No. My edge. Why would I get confused? I spent fucking years trying to not be confused about my edge. How often do you trade PM session? Not too often, if unless there's a reason for me to. Oh, so Wyckoff? I don't even really know that much about Wyckoff. Honest. Oh my goodness, I gotta sit up straight. This chair is killing me. How should be developing traders' routine? Like how many hours backtesting, etc. Again, I don't think there's like a really set amount of time you should be backtesting or journaling. Like I think you just got to do it with the intention of learning. What's the name of your strategy? It's the forever model. When's the next trade school video? It's over. That last video was the last one. You don't need anything else after that. I do not watch ICT. Are you gonna make a second channel? I just did. Jay Werline on YouTube. That's my second channel. Jay Werline. Is believing in God part of your success? I believe so. I think it's knowing God. Finding your YouTube channel was the best thing I found accidentally. Let's go. Lucky stumble. Where are you residing? I'm in Idaho right now. You are the next Michael Huddleston? I hope not. I do not want to be like Mike. Don't put bad juju on me, please. Do you wear Jordans? What kind of questions is this? No. You know Zeusy? I know of Zeusy, yes. Do you trade currency pairs? I do not. I only pretty much trade NQ and ES. Bro, what kind of questions are these? Have you ever seen the rain? Oh, did I just get... Oh. I need to get music on. I feel like my brain is like going insane right now trying to read these questions. Do you remember the rain? Oh, there we go. We're chilling. Say less. We're good. Justin, you're very handsome. You guys are straight troll. Please make more music. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. You guys want to hear some music? What color is your underwear? Black. Room tour? Bro, no, my room is an absolute mess right now. Miss young Justin with the hat. Put on your rap. Oh, you want to hear me rap? You guys want to hear me rap? Where's my on my speaker? Overlap, but I guess I can. All right. This is one. I'll give you a snippet. This is one of the songs. Here it is.
Who can look into the future? Please tell me now.
Time travel, my bad, it's all okay. I'm not late, I'm right here for you. Can't stay a long way from home. I look back, and I can't see straight. Nowadays, it's all fell down. Wind blows, so I call my phone. A newfound poet can write his things in a moment, but just too late to find out they don't compete with God. Dark gray clouds can scare a newborn child. Some trauma might pass down, but it's just not the same.
There you go. I'm not. That might have actually been the old version of it. I think that was the old version, but there you go. You get a little snippet. Rose not answering any trading questions anymore. I don't even see any more trading questions. I do not know who that is. How much did you pay for Van Cleef? Like, I think it was like 6.5, which is actually kind of stupid. Know your model is profitable. I was wondering why Thomas' code claimed it wasn't. I know something with his code wasn't right. I don't even know who that is, brother, so I can't tell you. Want to build a clipping team for you on WAP? Where's the best place to talk? I don't know. I don't even know if I want to like do clippings. I don't. Possibly, maybe. When will I know that I backtested enough? Guys, you're focusing on the wrong things. Backtesting won't make you profitable. Doing the thing will make you profitable. It'll help a little bit, sure. But at the same time, again, you're practicing it in a completely different environment of what it actually is. Why not, bro? I did over 45 million views last month for one of my clients. FaZe lazy. Lazy. Get me in contact with some FaZe members to start FaZe trading, and then we'll talk about it. How many micros should I be trading on a new funded account? Again, doesn't matter what the contracts are. It matters how much you're risking on the contracts. I would risk 25% of the drawdown per trade on an evaluation account. Yeah, message me on Twitter. How to not get FOMO. FOMO comes with you thinking that it's the only setup you're ever going to be able to take. You don't get FOMO when you know there's infinite and abundance of opportunity. Have the stress came as you got bigger accounts and capital? Um, I Not really. I mean, maybe at some points. I think it really depends. It's not the account that makes me stressed. It's my state. Like there's sometimes when I could be trading a low size account and be stressed. I could be trading a high size account and not be stressed. It depends on my actual state of what I'm at, where I'm at. What is your long term goals with trading? Um, I want to be trading a large amount of capital. Future. Like my next step is like my like even when I'm even I want to be like even when I'm de-risked, I'm risking like 10K per trade. Even that's like me de-risked is 10K per trade. Do you think you'll be trading your whole life? Probably not. What's up, Fritz? When did you get so good? Live YouTube tomorrow? Unfortunately not. I will be live in the mentorship. Are you in real estate? I'm trying to be. I definitely have a lot more to learn. Sure. Did you have any mentors while you were learning how to trade? I didn't. I did not. I wish I did. I need somebody to slap me, but I had to burn the hot stove many times. I would start with a 50K eval. Mechanical model. What is your opinion on it? What does that mean specifically? I mean, how often do you backtest? Whenever I'm doing it in my community, I never backtest on my own anymore. What time is it? Why'd you stop the vlogs? I've just been working. I need a vlog when I'm in Europe for sure. I do. When did you get good? What books are you reading now? I actually just bought a Dostoevsky book, which I've been recommended to read from it. So what cars do you have? I don't have any car right now. I have no car right now. I'll probably get a car when I'm done traveling in Europe, but like I'm gonna be in Europe for a couple months, so there's no reason for me to buy a car right now. But I might just get like a chill daily. I don't like really want to spend money on a car right now. In my opinion, it just doesn't make sense. Like I'm not like a massive car person. What happened to the wagon? I sold it. I didn't want it. I don't need it. I'm traveling. I was thinking about maybe getting like a C63 when I get back. Or I was hip. Oh, you don't. You look at volume when you trade? I don't. Favorite book in the Bible? I'd say James. Going to Burley? Where's Burley at? Add crypto payment method for your software? We need to. We definitely need to, yeah, for sure. But it's kind of hard to do. We have to figure out how to do it. It actually shouldn't be that hard. Alrighty, guys. I'm getting spammed. I literally spend an hour doing a live stream, and I have now all of these messages to now go answer and go do. So, anyway, just decided to come on, have a little quick chats. We kind of started to slow down at the end. I'm getting a little poop. My brain's kind of fucking mushy right now. So, too many brain rot questions. Normal. But enjoy the rest of your night. Be safe this week. If you're in the community, I will see you guys soon. Everybody else, wish you all the best. I will see you guys in the next video. I have a video going up in the next couple days, most likely. So, but yeah, enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you guys soon. Peace out, guys.